Today's lesson is all about getting started with your massage. So just before you're ready to massage your partner, it's also about checking in. It's about building the relationship with your partner and creating that good rapport and helping your loved one, your partner, to get more comfortable in your massage space. So I know that in most cases you're going to be massaging people that you already know, people you already care about. And actually those can be often some of the more challenging people to massage, because you know them really well, and maybe they may feel, you could feel like there's criticism or something critical coming up. So it's important for you when you're giving the massage to kind of set the boundaries, set how you want to give the massage, and actually create a really safe and loving space though at the same time to encourage that helpful dialogue, to encourage really just the most amazing massage that you can. And it really comes down to these three questions, okay? So the first question is simply, how are you? Second question is, physically, is there anything you should know? And the third question is going to be all about pressure, like on a scale of 1 to 10, what kind of pressure do you like in the massage, all right? So I've got Michelle here, and she is going to be helping us today. So let's begin, all right? So let's see how this goes. So, Michelle, how are you?
I'm good.
Good, good. And physically, is there anything I should know going on with your body?
Well, there's some tension in the left shoulder, and left knee is sometimes sensitive.
All right, cool. So Michelle's case, as you heard, left shoulder and maybe neck area and her left knee. So now what do we do with that information? So if somebody tells you about an area where they've got something going on, there's a couple things that I would like you to do. Number one would be to feel it. Okay, so just put your hand and just gently feel the area and see, just get to know it a little bit, see if even if anything hurts a little bit without touching it hard. You're just going to gently feel the area. The other thing would be to have your partner demonstrate their mobility, their flexibility in that area of their body. Okay, so would you come over here for a moment? And we mentioned the left shoulder and the left neck. So I might feel the left shoulder, the right shoulder, and just kind of feel the differences and ask her if she can even be more specific about where it hurts the most. So how is this feeling? Does this hurt much, or this is...
It doesn't hurt, no.
Okay, so we know that it's probably some tension, but it's not like she just injured herself and she's in a lot of pain. Okay, so I'm just getting to know her body. And same thing, where did you say exactly on your left side? Oh, it's your left knee? Okay, so did you injure it in some kind of way? Did you...
Yeah, doing a bow pose and turning onto the side and then...
Okay, so in a yoga class or doing some yoga?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I might ask her, so we can see though, she mentioned her left knee, but she's able to sit cross-legged, she's able to sit with her knees kind of close to the mat. So again, there might be a bit of a strain, but it's not really affecting her mobility in any kind of way. But I may ask her to do a bend, do a forward bend, or do a side twist, or something like that, so that again I can get a sense of her flexibility and her mobility. So why don't you do a forward bend for me? And just kind of bring your, but we can do both. So we can do cross-legged and just down to the mat. Okay, so again, we can see how she can come all the way down like that. And does that hurt your knee at all? So come back up. No? Okay. And so come back up. Let's straighten your legs and do it one more time. And how does that feel on your knees?
That's fine.
Okay, so that feels good too. So now for her neck and shoulder, I might ask her to make some circles. So when you make circles, what you're looking for is how close to your ear does the arm go. So if the arm happened to make a circle out here in front of you, then that tells you that there's a lot more restriction than if the arm is going next to your head. So why don't we do that as well? Good. So we can again see, and then do your right side. So I heard a little clicking on the left side, but otherwise everything looks just about the same, maybe a little bit more open on the right side. So So again, we're just getting to know our partner, wanting to gather that information, and that's going to help us when we give the massage. And then our third question, so on a scale of 1 to 10, if 10 is the strongest, 1 is the lightest, what kind of pressure would you like?
I like a deep massage. I like 10.
Okay, so she likes a 10. So now that I know that, the important thing from here is to make sure my version of 10, her version of 10 actually mean the same thing, okay? So we're just going to do a little test. I'm going to just ask her for her forearm, and I'm going to gradually squeeze until I feel like it would be my version of 10 and see what she thinks. So how does that feel?
That feels like, 9, 10.
9, 10, okay. So now let's say someone actually said a 10 and it's more than I can squeeze. I don't want you to force anything, don't hurt yourself. You're just trying to create that relationship. You're just trying to get that sense of what it feels like, okay? So again, the purpose of these 3 questions is really to start to create the relationship, start to communicate with your partner, and then some other things that you can also say is really something along the lines of how you're encouraging them to give you some feedback as you massage, but in a specific kind of way. So for example, you can tell your partner that when you massage them, you're going to start pretty gradual. You're going to start with lighter pressure and move to deeper pressure. And as you get to that deeper pressure, if something is too much, or if something is not enough, then let me know if you would like to have some more pressure. Similarly, if you're doing any kind of move that feels like you want a little bit more, then let me know. But also to give you the chance to get into that comfort zone, okay? And that you want to have that dialogue, but just to give you that chance to get there, all right? So from that place, we are really ready to rock and ready to get going with giving a massage. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.